If your Mailchimp API access is broken, failing to connect, or showing an invalid key error, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest way to fix it step by step, including checking your key, verifying your subdomain, generating a fresh API key if needed, and checking Mailchimp's status page in case the issue is on their side. If this video helps, please hit like and subscribe for more simple software tutorials. Let's get into it. First, before you do anything else, clean up the API key and the subdomain you're using. A very common issue is extra spaces getting copied along with the key, especially if you pasted it from an email, notes app, or browser window. To test this, paste the key into a plain text editor first so you can visually confirm there are no leading or trailing spaces. Even one hidden space can cause the connection to fail. Next, check the end of your API key for the Datacenter suffix. Mailchimp API keys usually include a suffix like US21, and that ending matters. If the suffix is missing, incorrect, or cut off, the API will not authenticate properly. Make sure the full key is copied exactly as shown in your Mailchimp account, and double check that the subdomain you entered matches your account settings too. If everything looks correct and you're still having problems, the next step is to generate a fresh API key. Sometimes the old key becomes outdated, revoked, or simply stops working the way it should. To do that, log into your Mailchimp account and open your dashboard. Then click your profile icon in the top right corner of the screen. From the drop-down menu, select Account and Billing. This is where Mailchimp keeps account level settings, billing details, and developer-related tools. Once you're inside Account and Billing, look for the Extras tab. Click Extras and then select API keys. That will open the page where all of your Mailchimp API keys are listed. Now review the existing API keys on the page. If you already have a key that you're not sure about, check whether it's still active and whether it matches the integration you're trying to use. If needed, create a new key from this page. Once the new API key is generated, copy it carefully and paste it into your app or automation tool without adding extra spaces or missing characters. After that, test the connection again. In many cases, creating a fresh API key resolves the issue immediately. But if you're still seeing problems, there's one more important step you should never skip, and that's checking Mailchimp's status page. Go to status.mailchimp.com and look for any current outages, degraded performance, or service disruptions. If Mailchimp is having an issue on their end, your API may fail even if your key and subdomain are correct. Checking the status page saves a lot of time because it tells you whether the problem is with your setup or with Mailchimp itself. So to quickly recap, clean the key, verify the Datacenter suffix, generate a fresh API key if necessary, and always check Mailchimp's status page before troubleshooting further. Those 4 steps solve most Mailchimp API access problems fast. If this helped you fix your issue, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more step-by-step software guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.